Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am starting in ODAN tonight, which if you watched my part 1 of the Flight Attendant Lingo videos, then you saw that I talked about what an ODAN was. So you guys are already ahead of the game and know, but I figured I would let you see what it's like in action, even though there's not a whole lot of action on ODANs because they are very tiring, just because you don't get a lot of rest. But my sign-in is 9:37 p.m. I just got to the employee parking lot. It is 8:50, so I have a lot of time. I left my house a little bit early because I wasn't sure about the traffic situation. I don't do these late of sign-ins very often, so just wanted to make sure there was nothing crazy going on there. I was originally supposed to do a 2-day that started tomorrow, but the way my schedule was, I was supposed to do that 2-day and then have a 3-day right after, and I like to have at least a day in between my trips, so I traded into this ODAN because that meant I would get most of my Saturday, which is today, at home, and then most of my Sunday at home, and then I'll have a day off before I start my 3 days. So I did bid for this. I decided to do this to myself. But honestly, when these go smoothly, they're really chill and easy, so we love that. But let's go ahead and get into the airport. We might as well not waste any time, get through security, and hang out. I think our plane is on the way, so we should be leaving on time, which is awesome. But there's a bus coming, so let's go get into the airport. This has nothing to do with the ODAN, but look at this prime parking spot I got right next to the shuttle pickup. We love that. Anyways, I didn't mention this in the lingo video, but most ODAN flights are going to be an hour and a half or shorter. Our particular flight was to Nashville, and that route was 59 minutes. We just got to the hotel. It is almost 11:40, and our van time tomorrow is at 5 a.m. So, which, that's kind of pushing it a little bit to boarding time because our departure is 6:03, so we'll board at 5:28. But the hotel is like only 5 minutes away, so we should be able to get through security and everything and still make it to the plane on time. Our other option was 4:30 because the van only runs every 30 minutes, and that just was not enough time. So we all collectively decided to just go at 5 and hope for the best. So hopefully everything works out tomorrow when we leave at 5. But typically what I do is I just go to sleep with my makeup on, and if I wake up in the morning and my face looks fine, then we will go for it. If not, I'll wipe my face off really quickly, and then it's just gonna be a no makeup day. But the time is ticking that I get to sleep, so good night guys. I will see you in the morning for our little go home leg to finish out our ODAN. Good morning guys, it is time to go catch the van, which I got probably about 4 hours of sleep, which is such a tease, but it is enough to at least get me through the flight. The drive home, we'll see how we feel when we get to Charlotte. But yeah, let's go catch the van, get this flight over with, and get back home so I could take a nap. By the way, this is all I travel with on these ODANs. I pack an extra shirt, underwear, and then just have like my makeup bag, toothbrush, deodorant, like all the essentials, and that is literally all I bring for this little trip. It's so nice not having to carry all that luggage. But yeah, anyways, let's go catch the van. Since I didn't bring my lunchbox, I didn't have my cold brew, so I just made some coffee at the hotel before we left. I wasn't gonna have time to go get some at the airport, and then my sweet crew member, he bought all of us breakfast sandwiches, which gave us a little energy to get through this 49-minute flight back to Nashville, which is why I say if the flights go well, then this really isn't a bad trip, because 59 minutes, 49 minutes, like, we can do that, you know? So that is an ODAN for you. Again, not really much happens because it's so important to try to get as much sleep as you can when you get to the hotel. So as soon as you get there, you usually like jumping in the bed and then getting as much sleep as you can before your alarm goes off the next morning. At least that's what I have to do, because the hardest part of an ODAN for me is the drive back, which right now I feel okay, but it usually hits me about halfway through, which typically what I'll do is once I get to that halfway point, there's a Chick-fil-A on the way that I usually will stop at and get breakfast and coffee to kind of give me that last little bit of energy I need to make the last like 40 minutes home, but it's Sunday, so Chick-fil-A is closed today. So if I'm struggling, I may stop through like a Starbucks or something and just get some coffee to wake me up a little bit. I do have a energy packet that I'm gonna put into a water bottle and drink that to see if maybe that will just help me get all the way through to home. But yeah, that is what an ODAN looks like. A lot of people that do these trips will back them up and do like 4 or 5 in a row. So they typically, I mean, a lot of people live like 10-15 minutes from the airport, so they'll get home, they'll take a nap, and then they do it all again the next night, which are like the same night. And when you stack them up like that, they are usually worth a decent amount of time. When you do them like I did and just like kind of do them on their own, they're not worth a lot of time at all. So that's why people will stack them up. But yeah, that is what an ODAN looks like. But let me not waste any more time so that I can kind of keep this energy that I have right now. It's also only 50 degrees outside, so I feel like that little cool air kind of perked me up when I got to my car, because I was not ready for that cool weather. I knew it was going to be cold, which is, I did wear long sleeves and my sweater, so I was a little bit prepared, but I thought it would be a little bit warmer than 50 degrees. But anyways, let me go home while I have a little bit of energy. And as always, any questions, comments, whatever, put them in the comments below. I'm going to be off for a day and then I'm starting a 3-day. So I'll probably vlog that trip. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.